I hope you paid your taxes. Oh, because I did and it hurt. Welcome to Funday Monday, where ordinarily on the Day 9 Daily we learn to be a better gamer, but because it's Monday, it's time to dick around. We have license to do around dickery, and we will do as much as we can so fit in the next 90 minutes. Thrust! I feel delighted, and of course, I'm wearing my amazing Blip shirt today. And of course, this is where there's this illusion that happens with esports. For any of you who do not know, Blip is the hosting platform that I originally put all the dailies on. Now, I do Blip and YouTube. So if you go to day9tv.blip.tv, you'll get the archives. And here's the illusion. People say, Day 9's sold out. He's just advertising for Blip TV. He's wearing it. This isn't even subtle. It's direct from one nipple to the other. I see the branding there. First of all, let me note that this makes no sense. Because the only way you'd see me on this Blip TV shirt is if you were watching my Blip TV. Right? Cool. We get that part. Second of all, I'm just not that sophisticated. I'm just not all that awesome. You know why I'm wearing this shirt? Why I own it? Because the guys at Blip, actually, their office is right by my house, and they said, hey, do you want a t-shirt? And I'm like, well, I hate doing laundry, so I'd love a t-shirt. I'd delay the laundry for like an extra day. That's amazing. And now I have a Blip TV shirt. And this really, truly is the way that a lot of people, I think, my age end up working, especially the college-age male. I'm sure you've always had that excuse where you're looking at it like, where's my belt, dude? Where's my... Fuck it, I'm not going to need to do something with two hands at once today. I'm just going to hold up the pants with one. Maybe I'll make a cell phone call, but I better hope I don't get to a door with a handle. Otherwise, I'm just not going in that building until I'm off the phone. It's the standard kind of calm, collected laziness that allows me to propel myself forward and just do daily after daily and dedicate time to you. Ha-ha! I'm so happy to be here. Hello. Is everyone excited for Monday? Because today's topic is the 2v nuke. That is correct. The 2v nuke, ladies and gentlemen, it is the following challenge. You must participate in a 2 versus 2 on the public ladder, whereby one of you may only build ghosts, medevacs, and nukes. More importantly, when you launch said nuke, you must say some line from Dr. Seuss along with it. Hence the 2v2 Nukes and Seuss. Now, many of you are saying things like, it's pronounced Seuss, it's Dr. Seuss. Not in America, it isn't. It's Zeus, guys. It's Zeus. Like in good old Die Hard with a Vengeance, my name's Zeus! He said, hey, Zeus! God, that movie's great. It was on Netflix recently. We're going to go ahead and do what we like to call the introductory game to the Funday Monday Challenge, whereby we will see the brave Day Nation, the Day 9 viewership, engage in battle and let you know what the topic is of the day. Let's go ahead and step in here. You'll notice I've enabled the sound preemptively. I'm so awesome. We have Pancake O down in the bottom and Lust Mord. These are the enemies. And meanwhile, our heroes are Maniac and Furry Chobo with rotating ultra cool caps lock. Nice. Or if you're a programmer, we call that rotating camel case. You know, where you have your functions like make more drones. Like that. Yeah, it's the rotating camel case, friends. So, of course, we're on this map that I think is called, like, Scorched Burning or something like that. It's some sort of generic name that lets you know it's kind of deserty. It's on that one, Scorched Burning. Now, Maniac, as he is the hero Terran of today, he can only build nukes, medevacs, and ghosts. Those are the only units he can build. So, of course, it makes absolute and total sense why he would take his refinery oh so early, and quite naturally, Furry Chobo can do whatever he wants because Zerg is oftentimes not Terran. Very good. Pancake-O Lustmore just walling off. Walling themselves off. Aw, yeah, looking so good. And everything's going to proceed pretty normally. Now, Maniac also has another challenge under his fingertips for his brain to ponder. What rhyme will he do? What saying will he bust out in order to be as Dr. Seuss-like as possible throughout? We see right now, is there even a... Oh no, there is no Ghost Academy present yet. That's right, he's building the factory first, and then realizing, oh wait, Oh no, look at this. Interesting. Going for a starport first. Now, many of you are probably thinking to yourself, why do that when you don't have any nukes to build? I caught There's the Ghost Academy hiding off to the side. And never forget, ladies and gentlemen, never forget. By the way, I'm going to tell you what you shouldn't forget in a moment, but let me just note that my hotkeys for the brand new version of XSplit just don't seem to work. Like Alt 3 is my logo. 3. There we go. Now we're looking at a logo, but Alt 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. There we go. 4th time's the charm. Excellent. Fantastic. So, if you ever hear me with some sort of amazing comedic timing, like, look at this guy. Ah! Yeah, alright. It's going to be a little bit delayed. We're going to do a lot of retrospective funny today. It's going to be so great. Or perhaps I can actually just click on it. There we go. That'll do quite well. Excellent. So we see Maniac, the crazy nutcase Terran. Continue to advance forward. Oh yeah, you know what you should never forget? The power of Roach Medevac. Oh! Roach Medevac. Oh, you know, this is one thing that already blows my mind. We haven't even, it's 5 minutes and 33 seconds into the game, and you guys, oh, show me nukes. I'm not going to show you nukes. I'm going to tell you about 2 versus 2. Listen to me. Here's the thing. Why is it that people get so excited about interesting mixes in 1v1? I can do a vortex and put Archons in it. Did you know if you fungal units, you can kill them with Banelings? Did you know if you build Marines, you just win GSL Code S championships? They think of all these clever compositions, but no one thinks enough about the 2v2 amazing compositions. Of course there's the Vortex Nuke. Of course there's a Vortex Nuke. That is so awesome. Sorry, I drooled. But what about Roach Medevac? What about Ultralisk Medevac? What about Fungal Growth Extended Thermal Lance, huh? What about the Suck It Colossus? Anyone ever see this as well? When the Colossus like suck it, just like crawling over, suck it. Yeah, Extended Thermal Lance with Fungal Growth. It's awesomer. Oh, so good. I love this. And now, in a 2v2, the Nuke v2 Funday Monday, we have Maniac getting ready to build those Medevacs that will no doubt reinforce. Well, I guess right now it's Zerglings and Queens. But that's okay, because Furry Chobo is doing his absolute best to maintain utter map control. Now, this is a master level 2v2. These are not indeed any kind of scrub that are playing. These are just people who are already championships of their own right in the good old 2v2 Master Leagues. But suddenly, a push begins to come. Oh, a defensive nuke! A defensive nuke from our hero Terran. Will it be enough? Not quite. Not quite. Good timing on the hockey, Day 9. Cool. Listen. Yeah, that sucked. You see how this messes up my timing? It's totally not rewarding. There's nothing I can say now to fix that when I have to get the camera on me. But that's okay, we're going to work with it. Seriously, trying to nuke? Oh, man. That is a rough... I had a joke for this, I don't remember. Screw it, we're going to continue with the game. Woo! Alright, he whiffed, he failed. But that's okay, because he has another ghost here on the backside. He has another ghost. Here it comes. Oh! He needs to... Oh, no. Okay, the Zergling's moving up from Furry Chobo and trying to eliminate absolutely everything, but oh, no! The Terran! The Terran! Built Marines. Oh, I hate it when Terran does that. Works just as well in 2v2 as it does in 1v1. Cool. Yeah, by the way, for any of you trying to play a Day 9 drinking game where you're like, anytime Day 9 whiffs a screen transition, take a shot. I apologize in advance for the hospital capacity in your nearby area because people are going to be dying, piling up in droves because this is going to be happening like 100 times per section. Excellent, as we move right on. He has the nuke loaded at the backside. He has the nuke loaded at the backside. But at the front, many a tank. In the army size tab, oh no, look at the dastardly army size tab of the enemy. Big, triple, quadruple digit numbers. And meanwhile, Maniac just picking things off one at a time. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, here's the nuke. There's the scan. The Zerglings coming up trying to buy time. They didn't buy very much because, again, there are a lot of Marines here. Welcome to Monday, the Universal Funday. We're all sweet and good. Don't be afraid of the sound. Oh, that is made from the nuke that is through your hood. Wow, wow, that rhyme was more awkward than the first time I asked a girl out, which I did by almost vomiting and then freaking out and hanging up the phone subsequently. But it's okay, because that was a character building experience for me and Maniac. Most importantly, note, he said that to allies. Oh, he said it to allies. That's okay, though. He's going to be able to overcome that with more and more chances. Saying it to your allies, another way of confirming that you are indeed playing 2v2, yet talking exclusively to yourself. More nukes coming in for Maniac. Things are looking quite good. A third Ghost Academy because 2 ghosts is never too many ghosts. Medevac continuing to sweep around. Now, Maniac has some key decisions right now. Lust, Mord, and Pancake. Oh. Have to be sure to have some kind of extra special nuclear missile defense, but we're seeing, with the patience of an anaconda, Maniac already loading up, moving to this backside. Going all the way along the top skirts of the map is to avoid this northern watchtower that even he controls. No big deal. Furry Chobo taking another base. Oh, another nuke. Where's the nuke? Oh, I found it. Oh, he just ghost waltzed his way right on in. Come what may, there should be no dismay. From the carnage this nuke might ensue. Just remember, my friends, we don't mean to offend. Just a message from our heart to you. My God. That is... He had to have that on cut and paste. Regardless... Oh my God, that is so rewarding. Every time, and indeed it looks like Pancake, oh, he moved his SCVs. There's no nuke there. You little paranoid-y guy. Poor thing. And now it looks like Maniac moving down again to launch another nuke. Sure, he has an ally in the game, but does anyone care about him? No. No, not at all. He's as overlooked as Sam in Lord of the Rings. Frodo, you're the real hero, and more importantly, you're the A-list actor for this series. Yeah, whatever. No one cares about Sam. And there he goes. Oh, oh, that sound, what a joy, just like kittens and toys, and where all the world's problems are mended. But I must confess that my ears feel so blessed when I hear nuclear launch detected. Detected rhymes with mended, basically, right? Basically? Seems good, right? Mended, detected, it's fine. It's fine. Alright, Pancake-O. 3 for 3 in the Allied chat. Maniac, that conversation you're having with yourself is riveting, and it's a good thing that we're all listening on in. It's just like a Facebook wall. Oh, Furry Chobo looks like clean some of this up with some Banelings and Zerglings, but we don't care because Banelings are nothing like a nuclear missile. He said in tongue-in-cheek. So good old auto turret. The everlasting reminder of 50 energy you could have saved. It sits there reminding you actually for a full 180 seconds. Remember me when you spent that? Remember that point defense drone you can't cast? I'm all part of that cause. Meanwhile, Maniac getting ready to... Oh, a nuke for you boys. A dangerous Tomei. Mistaken bad manner. Please don't be mad. Okay. Well, at least we rhyme mended with detected. Banelings, of course, getting ready to clean up. Maniac launching the nuke at this poor drove of Marauder Medevac before dying. 4 for 4. Has he said any of these? Nah. Allies, 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 allies. There's going to be a lot of fail in this daily. I feel it coming on. GG, says Pancake-O, and just departs. Ha 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 ha. I don't know, I liked Maniac, but when we played against him, he was so quiet. He just didn't really seem to have very much to say the entire game long. Interestingly enough, that is not the fail game of today's Funday Monday. Interestingly, amazingly enough, that is not the fail of today's Funday Monday, but fortunately you got the chance to see the 95% execution of this topic. 2 verse 2, where one of you's nuking like crazy and rattling off those Dr. Seuss lines. He failed only regarding his public statement versus his allied private statement. Good game. Now, kind of a cool game that we're going to get the chance to see. We're going to try to zip through this. This is an example, once again, of nukes being utilized at a very proficient level of StarCraft 2 prowess. We have Dave. Oh! He even writes the lettering in his name for style. We have, wait. Is this the right one? No, this is the wrong game. Fuck it, let's do it. This is a good game anyways. Screw it! Why not? We loaded it up. Varath in the bottom left. We have Sixor in the bottom right. And Falconet. Oh, that's so cool, man. I couldn't decide between the name Falcon and I couldn't decide between the name Net, so I froze them together. Oh, Falconet. Just because you can combine them together doesn't mean you should. This, interestingly, is the problem that a lot of URLs had. Like when I make the website name Speed of Art. When you read that URL, it actually reads Speedo Fart. You see the problem with sort of mashing it together? It doesn't quite come out the way you intend. Falconet. Don't worry, guys. Just register over at Kids Exchange. Yeah, that's going to be a problem, isn't it? Sixor now throwing down the pylon at the top of his ramp, extending out to do a little bit of scouting. Dave walling off. Oh, it's a dastardly little Terran player. Varath just building drones, much like Liquid Ret. And this is how you can always make yourself seem like a high-level, sophisticated commentator. If you're referencing somebody, man, you have knowledge. Man, he's building drones like Liquid Ret. He's doing a lot of this Liquid Ret style thing. You know, following it up with a pool, I mean, Nest-T built many spawning pools on his way to his 3 GSL Code S victories. Research, ladies and gentlemen. Whoops, misclicking again, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, cool. Varath now building the metabolic booth. Falconet. Ah, delicious LA tap water. Now we're going to see Falconet do an evil marine tank push. Sixor is going to be building any number of gateways and following it up with attacking. 4 seems good. This is a 2v2. We don't expand unless we're Dave. Keep in mind, he can only build nukes, ghosts, and medevacs. This does not restrict him, though, from building something like a planetary fortress for extra super special defense. Looking a lot like the robot in Short Circuit. Anyone else not aware of this? Can anyone see anything but the robot from Short Circuit there? I certainly can't. Varath now taking his extra gas geysers, getting a layer. He's easily defended, tucked beneath the nice, nestled, lovely, well, quite honestly, the planetary blanket provided by Dave. So the ghost getting ready to... Oh, no. Oh, no. It's a 1-1-1. It's a 1-1-1. Has anyone ever had the experience that any attack that Terran does involving a tank, you look at it and go, oh, it's a 1-1-1. That's all anyone ever does, man. He's either going Marine Medevac or 1-1-1. Soon enough, it's going to trickle down till 6 years from now. It's going to be 1-1-1 is a broad range of strategies involving a tank at any point in time combined with some number of Marines. Generally non-zero, but even a Hellion tank composition is called a 1-1-1. In 2v2, there it is. The 2v2 Marine. He's building, tanks, Marines, and gateway units. A 1-1-1-4. The brutal attack. And as they start to rain terror down on Johnny 5, it's all up to Dave. In the production tab, we see pathogen glands. Now, this is a little bit of a fail game, because once again, nukes are not the important part. The Dr. Seuss quotes are the important part. Falconet gets out of there and immediately resumes the push. It looks like our friend Dave is a little bit forgetful and was remembering not to do any kind of nuke statement whatsoever. There he's target firing a tank. Amazingly out of range. That'll do it. That actually did it. Amazingly incredible force field placement by Seuss, repelling the cloaked ghost. Juicy, 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 juicy. Turrets being constructed, but that's okay. The ghost will manage to repel. The incredible planetary fortress ghost defense, trying to pick off those sentries, which amazingly managed to repel his initial swath of ghost play. That good little force field nudge, and it looks like Dave is under a little bit of pressure. He can't actually get his tech labs up, and he needs them for that ever-critical wall-off. Oh no, Seuss with the obs. Oh, fungal nuke! Fungal nuke! Oh! Oh, it didn't manage to land. Oh, that would have been so unbelievably rewarding. Right now, Dave has continued to expand all along the backside. Continuing to make sure his front is well defended, that Johnny 5 will still continue to not fall. That relic from the 80s making an appearance here in 2012. There goes another nuke from the side. Oh! He remembered! My God, the incredible memory. Today you are nuked. That is truer than true. There is no one alive who is more nuked than you. Oh, dude. Oh. The usual line is, I'm a poet and I didn't even know it. But man, Dave, he'd be like, I'm a poet and I wasn't even aware of it. There's the nuke coming down. And, oh! He lands a direct hit. And in the meantime, oh my God, Seuss managing to do a little bit of the warp prism play. The Zerglings are getting ready to step in, but Seuss is no scrub. This is master level 2v2, the warp prism. Oh, another nuke going up, signaling that there's some sort of destructionation coming up at the front gates. Fungal growth plus Zerglings. Oh, damn, I forgot fungal growth actually does virtually no damage. P.S. a nuke fell. All it does is lock you in place so the Zerglings can go to work. Another nuke going up. My God, that must be close. Seriously, I've almost had a door opened in my face, but I've never had a nuclear missile launched right past my nose. Oh my God, would that ever get a lot of hits on YouTube? And now we see, continuing to do the nuke pushing, but the opponents have managed to lose very little. That said, this impressive series of warp in plays from Seuss has been giving Dave quite the problem. And for the record, it is Dr. Seuss. Again, Dr. Seuss. Grammar, guys. Seriously, the best part is, I'm talking, and people in the chat are typing. They're typing, it's pronounced, and then they have to type it out phonetically. Like, I have time to understand that. It's pronounced S-Y-O-O, with there's some accents in there, hyphen Us, you know, for those people who think that Seuss is a two-syllable word. Like, I mean, I don't know, it's Seuss. Is it Seuss? Nah, it's Seuss, man. It's Dr. Seuss. It's Dr. Seuss. This is Funday Monday, where Day9 gets to pronounce things however the hell he pleases. In the meantime, Falconet is continuing to push forward. More creep also being spread. Alright, Falconet, the amazing combiner of names, will soon enough start up his upcoming franchise, Web 1. Another nuclear fail. Falconet, just scouting out, making sure nothing is there burrowed. Things continuing to warp in. The impressive amount of harassment. Wait, today you are nuked. Oh, that's right. God, people are bad at coming up with better and better names. Where is the nuke? Oh! I found it! It doesn't matter. It's taking it out. And at this point in time, we have to realize how unbelievably critical their wrath is to all of this. Oh. Archon stepping into the fray, and it looks like the front has finally been broken. Wait, jeez, I gotta remove the production tab. What is this huge invasive thing? What is that doing there? What is this giant tumorous growth I found in the production tab? Let's get rid of that. Oh, God. And another nuke planted haphazardly in the middle of all the action. Maybe if I don't kill some of his units, I'll be able to take out at least some of the Zerglings. And he does manage to get an SCV of Falconet. Dave continuing to press forward with his nuclear placement. Down in the bottom right, his ghost has been eliminated, but he has to be careful. The forward missile turret placement is more than enough to repel the orbital command. He better land and repair that. He's continuing to try to find a vulnerable angle for those nuclear missiles. Oh, come on, man. What are you cloaking and nuking for, man? You could have had an EMP, man. Come on, man. Dude, man. Really, man. In the main base, things are looking fairly mined out at the front. Oh, why don't you unsiege and run away? Oh, no, I should have worked out. And in the meantime, we will soon see how incredibly good Archons are. My god, that unit is broken. At the front of the base, the nukes continue to push forward. Gizio Davel doing quite the blasting. Picking off a marina bunker, all's well. It costs only 100. Gizio Davel continuing to try to conquer the middle. We see that Varath is actually running a little bit low on the resources. And by low, I mean he's doing fine. And as the pushing continues, we see the army continue to mass. Falconet still doing the 1-1-1. The nuke is also continuing to land. Where are the rhymes, Gizio Davel? Are you starting to notice how incredibly difficult this is? And you might be thinking, well, people should be able to come up with more rhymes. That's pretty bad. You have no idea the depths of bad. You'll have to wait for part 2. Excellent. As we continue to step in the front. Oh no, Zealot Archon. Quickly, nuke ourselves. 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 Oh, excellent. Managing to take out the Zealots, but as he continues to step forward, we have this Zergling Infestor army. It's going to try to rock everything. Oh my god, if at first you don't succeed, nuke, 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 nuke again. Triple nuke, double nuke, some amount of nukes. Be careful, Gizio Davel. Be careful, dude. There's your friends there, dude. Will he be able to take out a non-zero amount of things? Indeed. He eliminates a medevac and brings a tank within the grips of death, which means it'll be repaired, so he's totally fine. But that Warp Prism play, Gizio Davel would be much advised to get the Ghost Academy repaired, and he does. Getting it repaired, bundling it up. God, did that ever get canceled? The Flukes and Nukes shall have no review, because Gizio Davel will slowly retreat, more nukes being planted in front of his feet, being cancelled and whiffing, and generally missing. Damn it, I was gonna rhyme it, but I couldn't transition in time. It was gonna rhyme with leet. That is the opposite of leet. Oh, God. But this stupid camera transition. Stupid camera transitions. Gizio Davel doing his best to try to clean up all of the rest of the units out in the middle of the map. Now he's stepping forward, getting ready to nuke, but fortunately his opponent, has many units planted. Again, what's a good combination? You think Vortex Nuke is good? How about Fungal Nuke? Unbelievably rewarding. And what excites me so much about seeing Varath and Gizio Davel duking it out is this was no joke game. This was no BS one-sided, yes, one fish, two fish, red fish, new fish. I can't let it go down like that. I can't. I gotta try that one more time. I gotta be able to say that clearly. Alright, uh-oh. Is he gonna say it? As the nuke, I did rewind in time, but you gotta rewind before, because if you rewind a replay, it erases this red dot. Here we go. I'm gonna say it right. I'm not gonna misspeak. Oh my god, will he rhyme? One fish, two fish, red fish, nuke fish! Even though it's the rhyme I provided in the daily, that's fine, because for God's sake, that's awesome every time. That is so good. Boom! So in the meantime, we're going to see Gizio Davel build a whole bunch of cheesy command centers out in the middle of the map before promptly realizing that, wait a minute, this game isn't over. Hell, I'm nuking myself more than I'm nuking the opponents, the Blink Stalkers of 6, or, oh no, the drone pressure. Varath has nothing left to mine. The tank, oh god, still doing the 1-1-1. So powerful. In the resources tab, we see that pretty much everyone is totally screwed and boned, except for Varath, who has a whole bunch of rewards. Still with the defensive nuke, performing oh so well. Varath Nice team, mate. Really? You know, if there's one thing that is always true in any level of 2v2, it is the fact that you can always blame your teammate, and people always do. No one ever says something like, oh, I messed up. Seriously, I could start off 6-pool and kill my own hatch, rebuild it, get to a 45-minute epic game, and go, oh, my teammate is such an idiot. I don't know why that is, but I think that this is why team games in general are very popular with people over time, because it never has to be my fault. It never has to be my fault. No, it couldn't be the fact that we did an excellent push and a planetary fortress nuke defense thwarted us. No, you know what? Pfft, my ally. There's not even any elaboration in the slightest. That's like walking out of an elevator and as the doors are closing, you're like, you're fucking ugly. And the person's like, what? Ding! And you start to go back up to your office and you're like, why does he hate me? It's on the ladder, right? Oh, you know what? The audio is still going and the video cut out. That's fine. It still stands. Why are people so upset on the ladder? I'll never truly understand it, but that's okay because I don't have to. I just have to cast StarCraft 2 merrily and jollily and verily. So fortunately, given the fact that we just saw the video stream cut out, we have timed ourselves nicely with a break to part 2.